thank you so much for taking the time to be interviewed today.
Pleasure.
Growing up as a young disabled person can definitely be really frustrating. I, for example, found quite a challenge going into things like leisure facilities, getting into cinemas and bars and restaurants and things. What were challenges when you were growing up, and what were the frustrations you found?
Well, there were huge challenges when I was growing up because I didn't really see other disabled people. So I'm 42, so back when I became a wheelchair user when I was 7, there just weren't disabled people about. They were locked away in special schools, it's similar children to myself, or, a lot of kind of not in work, so you just didn't see people around. So I guess the same sort of things really. I mean, I remember trying to go to the cinema with friends when I was 9, and the manager of the cinema not allowing me in because it was a fire risk. And my mum had taught me to say, because we got that a lot, we got that from shops, restaurants, loads of places. My mum taught me to say, well, I've never spontaneously combusted before, so I'm not going to do it today. And they kind of look and panic. And I just remember it being kind of just quite hard, because the other thing, there were no accessible toilets anywhere, like none. So I grew up in Cardiff, and all the public toilets were downstairs, and it was also before lots of shops had toilets, and they certainly didn't have things like baby changing. So if I wanted to go out with my friends, I had to either kind of just not drink anything for the 5 hours before I went, so I didn't have to use the loo, or I had to kind of base the time that I was out and away from home on where there were any toilets around. So I remember when the first accessible toilets were built in Cardiff, and being so excited, really, really excited, because it meant I could stay out with my friends all day. And it's things like that, again, there were no drop curbs, and people used to stare at me in the street, and people used to, say in the supermarket, drag their kids out my way in case I caught, or they caught something. So it's all those sorts of things that you kind of realise it's loads better than it was, but those things still exist. They're not completely gone.
Definitely. And actually, as you say, things are slowly improving.